with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7". Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Swing and a miss with that left hook. And a nice left hook. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice job blocking the hook. That hook was off target. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Catch and shoot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great round, now relax. Relax now, I don't want you to win the next one, yeah? He did all that. We'll take him out, he's ready to go, he's absolutely shattered.
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I'm telling you. Now, come on, you're way better than that guy. You let him back into the fight. You're not even
With these shots, keep smart. Just keep him on the end.
back out there.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round, the sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
His stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You'd like to see more jabs.
One, two, three, you still want to fight?
Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. The bell rings and we start the third. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. In the early rounds of the fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided, wait a minute! Crawford's legs are all over the place! Crawford got hit hard and down he goes! They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
A lot of effort being exerted here. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Beautiful counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds. Hold that thought. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. And there's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Jab misses. The straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Incredible work rate. Just missed with that hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smart. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last one. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Looking to land the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Carrying away the right hook. Crawford in trouble. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. Bud Crawford is on the canvas. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are you looking at here?
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. With this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time. On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back.
A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to party. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The straight right just misses. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Both men. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.